What if the next global icon in combat sports isn't a human at all? Picture an arena roaring with excitement, but instead of two athletes squaring off, it's two intelligent machines, hyper-adaptive, lightning fast, and driven by cutting-edge artificial intelligence. This might sound like the plot of a sci-fi blockbuster, but it's a future that's closer than you think. For decades, combat sports have celebrated the grit, strategy, and raw physicality of human competitors. But as technology pushes boundaries in nearly every aspect of our lives, it's only natural that it would eventually reshape even the most traditional of arenas. Enter the era of futuristic battle bots, machines designed not just to brawl, but to think, learn, and evolve in real time. Today, we're diving into how artificial intelligence is poised to revolutionize combat sports in ways we've never seen before. Get ready to explore the incredible innovations that could redefine the rules, the strategy, and even the soul of the fight game. It all began with humble origins, simple machines rolling onto makeshift arenas, controlled solely by human operators clutching joysticks. Early robotics competitions like RoboCup and BattleBots were more about showcasing engineering ingenuity than any form of real autonomy. RoboCup, for instance, launched in the mid-1990s with one lofty goal: to develop soccer-playing robots that could eventually beat a human World Cup team. Of course, this dream was far off, but these small-scale robots, using basic programming and preset routines, planted the seeds for what was to come. Simultaneously, competitions like BattleBots ignited public imagination by pitting remote-controlled machines against one another in thrilling bouts of sparks and destruction. Back then, the focus was on mechanical prowess. Robots with tougher armor, stronger motors, and sharper weapons dominated the battlefield. Intelligence, in the artificial sense, was still a spectator rather than a participant. But as technology evolved, so did the ambition of these robotic endeavors. The first major leap came with the integration of machine learning algorithms. Unlike pre-programmed robots that operated on fixed instructions, machine learning allowed robots to analyze data, recognize patterns, and make decisions in real time. For instance, in RoboCup's later years, we saw robots start to predict the movement of opposing players, adjust their strategies dynamically, and even coordinate with teammates' skills that hinted at a growing level of autonomy. This shift marked the beginning of a transition from mere mechanical control to genuine artificial intelligence. Another groundbreaking development was the adoption of neural networks. These systems, inspired by the human brain, allowed robots to go beyond simple decision trees and evolve through continuous learning. Neural networks gave rise to robots that could train themselves, simulating countless scenarios to improve their performance, just like how athletes drill techniques over and over to get better. An example that stands out is Google's DeepMind technology. While not originally designed for robotics battles, its ability to master complex games like Go and StarCraft demonstrated how AI could develop sophisticated, adaptive strategies, a capability that could easily be applied to the chaos of a combat arena. Over time, these advancements started to blend into competitive robotics. Remote-controlled machines gradually gave way to semi-autonomous bots, which could assess their surroundings and react faster than any human operator could ever dream of. A bot might shift its armor to absorb an incoming strike or pivot to exploit a sudden opening, all without input from its creator. For example, in modern robotic competitions, we're already seeing machines use AI to hone their targeting systems, calibrate weapon strikes, and even predict their opponent's next move. The robots of today are no longer just tools, they are competitors in their own right, evolving with every battle. These milestones, machine learning, neural networks, and the steady progression from human control to autonomy, have laid the groundwork for the futuristic battle bots we're starting to imagine. It's no longer a question of what a human operator can make the machine do, but how the machine itself can adapt and grow in the heat of combat. And this evolution isn't just confined to competitions, it's trickling into the broader realm of combat sports, setting the stage for a future where the line between man and machine is increasingly blurred. So, what happens when this technology pushes beyond the limits of pure entertainment and starts redefining the very nature of sports? Imagine a chess grandmaster seated across the board, studying every move, anticipating every counter, and planning several steps ahead. Now picture that same strategic brilliance transported into the heart of a futuristic battle bot. Only this time, the board is a combat arena, and the stakes are a high-stakes showdown of agility, power, and wit. Much like a grandmaster, the most advanced battle bots rely not just on brute strength but on razor-sharp strategy. And thanks to artificial intelligence, these bots are elevating strategy and decision-making to a level beyond anything humans could achieve. Artificial intelligence enables battle bots to analyze opponents' movements in real time, dissecting every twist, turn, and attack. Much like how a chess player observes the positioning of their opponent's pieces, AI-equipped battle bots gather data with every motion, analyzing angles, speed, and patterns to predict what could happen next. Let's consider reinforcement learning, a cornerstone of how these machines refine their strategic abilities. Think of it as a virtual training ground. In simulated matches, AI-powered bots face off repeatedly, trying different attack patterns, defensive stances, and maneuvers, all while receiving feedback on what works and what doesn't. It's trial and error at lightning speed. A bot analyzing 1,000 hypothetical fights in a matter of hours can learn more than a human could in years of physical training. Reinforcement learning doesn't just stop at planning the next move, it evolves the bot's entire strategy, pushing it toward optimal efficiency. For example, if a bot realizes that a particular strike pattern consistently leaves it vulnerable, it adjusts and develops counter strategies. Over time, these bots aren't just reacting to opponents, they're predicting them, staying several steps ahead in ways that feel eerily similar to how chess champions outmaneuver their rivals. And unlike human athletes or strategists, bots don't get tired, distracted, or emotional. They are hyper-focused, processing mountains of data instantly to stay on top of the game. Now consider the sheer speed of decision-making. Human reflexes, while remarkable, pale in comparison to the rapid-fire calculations of AI. Researchers have shown that humans typically take around 200 milliseconds to react to visual stimuli. AI, on the other hand, processes input and makes decisions in microseconds. This means that a bot can identify a potential attack, calculate the best defense, and counter-strike in the blink of an eye, long before a human opponent would even register what's happening. And these aren't just split-second reactions, they're deeply strategic decisions informed by complex algorithms that factor in ever-changing variables on the battlefield. Take, for instance, an AI system used in modern robotics competitions to predict an opponent's movement paths. These bots essentially create a mental map of the arena, plotting out potential trajectories and attacks their opponent might attempt. Once that map is formed, the bot doesn't just respond. It shapes the fight, setting traps, baiting moves, and forcing its rival into unfavorable positions. It's less about brute force and more about psychological warfare, if you can call it that, when one side is a machine. Expert insights have also highlighted how AI can combine strategic precision with adaptability. Unlike a human fighter who might stick to a preferred style or strategy under pressure, battle bots continuously adapt based on what's happening in the moment. Studies on AI-driven systems in simulated combat have shown that the machines are capable of developing unique, highly effective strategies that even their creators didn't anticipate. Essentially, these bots aren't just learning how to fight, they're learning how to win *, and all of this happens before we even consider the physical capabilities these bots bring to the table, enhanced by AI precision. Imagine pairing strategic brilliance with unerring mechanical precision, an ability to execute complex maneuvers flawlessly without hesitation or error. That's where the true power of AI-driven battle bots comes into play, seamlessly combining brain and brawn into a single, unstoppable combat unit. So, with strategy and decision-making covered, let's take a closer look at how AI enhances their physical prowess to dominate the arena. When it comes to futuristic battle bots, intelligence alone isn't enough to win the fight. The marriage of cutting-edge physical engineering and artificial intelligence creates machines that aren't just smart but also mechanically remarkable. These bots are built to be faster, stronger, and more agile than anything we've seen before, thanks to groundbreaking innovations in materials science and actuator technology. Let's take a closer look at how these advancements are shaping the next generation of combat-ready machines. First, consider the materials that form the foundation of these bots. Traditional steel and aluminum are being replaced with lightweight yet ultra-durable alloys, many of which are inspired by aerospace engineering. Materials like titanium, aluminum alloys, and carbon fiber composites provide battle bots with the perfect combination of strength and flexibility. This not only makes them more resistant to damage during high-impact collisions, but also allows for faster movement across the battlefield. Nano-engineering takes this even further. By manipulating materials on an atomic level, engineers can create structures with unparalleled resilience and weight reduction. Imagine armor that's lighter than aluminum but tougher than steel, capable of withstanding destructive blows without compromising speed or mobility. Another key advancement lies in actuator technology, the mechanism that drives a robot's movement. Traditional robots rely on bulky motors and hydraulics, but the latest battle bots are equipped with high-performance actuators that operate with incredible precision. These are often powered by artificial muscles, innovative systems made from electroactive polymers that can contract and expand just like human muscles. The result, movements that are smoother, faster, and more lifelike. A bot equipped with these actuators could dodge attacks with uncanny reflexes, perform acrobatic feats like flips and rolls, or deliver strikes with pinpoint accuracy, all while maintaining exceptional control over its body. What makes these physical capabilities truly extraordinary, however, is how artificial intelligence takes the reins. Advanced AI algorithms control every mechanical component, coordinating them in real time to maximize efficiency and effectiveness. For instance, an AI system might calculate the ideal force and angle needed for a precise strike based on its opponent's position, then send detailed instructions to the actuators to execute the move flawlessly. Unlike human athletes who must account for physical limits or momentary lapses in focus, AI-driven bots maintain perfect execution. Every movement is calculated and optimized down to the millisecond. One incredible example of AI and engineering coming together is Boston Dynamics' robotic creations. While not designed for combat, their bots like Atlas showcase what's possible when sophisticated engineering meets advanced AI. Atlas can leap onto platforms, perform backflips, and balance on one foot, all while adjusting dynamically to changes in its surroundings. Now, imagine these capabilities reimagined for combat with the power to withstand hits, counterattack with precision, and outmaneuver even the most agile opponent. These bots aren't just mimicking human abilities, they're surpassing them in speed, strength, and endurance. Speed is another area where futuristic battle bots shine. With lightweight materials and advanced actuator designs, these machines can quickly accelerate from one side of an arena to the other, evading threats or closing gaps in the blink of an eye. AI ensures that these rapid movements are executed without sacrificing stability, using sensors to monitor balance and adjust posture on the fly. It's a level of coordination that would be nearly impossible for a human athlete to replicate. Think about a sprinter who suddenly needs to pivot and dodge an oncoming obstacle. It requires a mix of agility and split-second decision-making that these robots handle effortlessly. But these advancements raise an important question. How do these physical marvels fit into the world of traditional combat sports? With their superior strength, precision, and agility, could bots like these coexist ethically with human fighters, or would they create an entirely new category of competition? Are we looking at the birth of a new sport altogether, one where humans step aside to watch the ultimate clash of machine versus machine? These questions dive into the philosophical and ethical challenges, and they just might reshape how we view the very nature of combat sports. Let's explore how humanity could adapt to this new frontier. Do we risk losing the heart of combat sports by replacing athletes with machines? At their core, combat sports are not just about physical prowess, they're a showcase of raw human grit, resilience, and the ability to overcome adversity. But when competitors are no longer human, can we still connect with the same level of emotional intensity? This is the question at the center of a heated debate surrounding the rise of AI-powered battle bots in competitive arenas. While these machines are a marvel of technology, their introduction raises significant ethical dilemmas that could redefine the very nature of sports as we know it. One of the most pressing concerns is fairness. In traditional combat sports, athletes compete within strict guidelines that ensure a level playing field, weight classes, standardized equipment, and rigorous drug testing, to name a few. But with BattleBots, fairness becomes far more complex. Some machines may be equipped with more advanced algorithms, superior materials, or better funding, creating a technological arms race where victory isn't determined by skill or strategy, but by who can afford the most cutting-edge tech. Does this undermine the competitive spirit, and who decides how much AI is too much when it comes to giving one robot an edge over the other? These questions blur the lines between competition and engineering exhibition, leaving us to wonder whether the focus is shifting from the competitors to the creators behind them. Then there's the issue of safety. In human combat sports, referees, medical teams, and regulations are in place to protect fighters from serious harm. But how do you ensure safety in a robotic arena where machines are designed to push the limits of destruction? What's to stop a bot with advanced AI from crossing boundaries in its relentless pursuit of victory? While some argue that the absence of human participants removes the risks of physical injury, others worry that the unpredictable nature of self-learning AI could make these battles dangerously uncontrollable. Could a bot's programming misfire, causing damage to surrounding equipment, or worse, nearby audiences? The idea of machines operating autonomously in high-stakes combat raises questions about accountability as well. If an AI bot malfunctions, who is responsible? The engineers, the sponsors, or the governing body overseeing the match? Beyond the practical concerns, there's the emotional and philosophical heart of the issue. Will audiences connect with non-human competitors in the same way they do with human athletes? A huge part of what draws fans to combat sports is the story watching a fighter train tirelessly, overcome injuries, and rise through the ranks to claim victory. It's the moments of vulnerability, triumph, and sheer willpower that make these sports so captivating. But can a machine offer that same narrative? Can a robot inspire the same awe, admiration, and loyalty? Some experts, like sports sociologist Dr. Emma Vargas, argue that the absence of a human element could make these competitions feel soulless, reducing them to a spectacle of mechanical efficiency rather than a celebration of the human spirit. Others, however, believe that audiences may come to admire and even root for bots with unique styles, personalities programmed by AI, or a history of self-learning that mimics the growth journey of a human athlete. In this scenario, the appeal lies not in the emotional connection but in the sheer brilliance of technological achievement. There's also the question of whether AI bots enhance or detract from the spirit of combat sports. Some argue that the introduction of AI creates a new kind of competition that pushes the boundaries of innovation and creativity, forcing engineers to become the athletes of this futuristic arena. From this perspective, bots represent the evolution of sports, blending science, strategy, and entertainment. Critics, however, fear that this shift risks erasing the very qualities that make combat sports so compelling: human strength, determination, and the unpredictable nature of real-life competition. By focusing on machines, do we lose the thrill of watching an underdog rise against all odds, or the shared humanity that makes every punch, every dodge, every win feel personal? As we stand on the brink of this new era, society faces a larger question. How do we define a champion? Traditionally, champions are celebrated not just for their victories, but for the journey they've taken to get there, the sacrifices they've made, the barriers they've broken, and the inspiration they bring to others. In a world dominated by AI-driven bots, what does it mean to be a champion when success is measured in algorithms and advanced engineering? Is the title earned by the machine, the humans who created it, or the harmonious blend of both? These questions don't just challenge the future of combat sports, they challenge the very way we view competition, excellence, and the spirit of rivalry itself. When we talk about pioneering battle bots equipped with artificial intelligence, a few standout examples quickly come to mind. Machines that are not only pushing the boundaries of robotics, but also redefining what it means to compete in combat scenarios. Let's start with Boston Dynamics, a household name when it comes to advanced robotics. While their robots are not specifically designed for combat sports, their capabilities demonstrate the potential of AI-driven machines in high-pressure, dynamic environments. Take Atlas, for instance. This humanoid robot can execute complex acrobatic movements, such as backflips and vaults, with incredible precision. It uses AI to analyze its surroundings in real time, adjusting balance and trajectory, and even recovering from unexpected disruptions. If you were to imagine a version of Atlas customized for combat, it's not hard to see how its mobility and adaptability could dominate in an arena setting. But Boston Dynamics is just scratching the surface. In the world of competitive robot combat, machines like those featured in leagues such as Robot Wars and the newer high-tech robogames are where AI truly takes center stage. A prime example is the combat robot Endgame, which claimed championships in the BattleBots League. While traditional bots relied heavily on operator skill, Endgame incorporated sensors and semi-autonomous behaviors to gain the upper hand. Its AI systems help it detect and respond to threats faster than human reaction time, allowing it to target weak points in an opponent's armor or quickly reposition itself to avoid attacks. This combination of raw mechanical power and AI-driven precision gives it a distinct edge over competitors that rely solely on human controllers. Another fascinating contender is Quantum, a bot that took innovation to the next level with its hydraulically powered jaw weapon, a feature that required split-second timing and surgical precision to be effective. Quantum's AI system integrates computer vision to detect openings in an opponent's defenses and calculate the exact moment to strike. In live matches, you can see how this AI-guided weaponry allows Quantum to adapt dynamically, even as its opponents modify their tactics. It's not just about brute force. Quantum uses strategy and finesse, mirroring how human fighters outthink their rivals in traditional combat sports. Outside of televised battlebot leagues, there's also a growing presence of AI-powered robots in military technology demonstrations, which often mirror the structure of competitive combat environments. For example, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, has showcased robotic prototypes that incorporate AI to assist in decision-making during simulated battlefield exercises. These robots, like the quadruped unmanned ground vehicle QUG, are capable of identifying threats, navigating complex terrain, and coordinating with other units, all without direct human intervention. While not meant for entertainment, these real-world applications highlight just how advanced AI-driven bots have become, further underlining their potential in competitive settings. What makes these bots groundbreaking is their ability to integrate AI into every aspect of their design. From microsecond calculations in combat scenarios to adaptive strategies driven by machine learning, these machines embody the perfect fusion of intelligence and physical capability. For example, consider how neural networks are being incorporated into these robots to enhance their learning curve. During practice simulations, bots can analyze thousands of combat scenarios, learning not only how to maximize their offensive impact, but also how to predict and counter an opponent's next move. By the time they enter a real competition, these robots aren't just well prepared, they're practically experts at exploiting weaknesses and adapting on the fly. The cutting-edge advancements in AI and robotics are not limited to the thrill of competitive combat. They are creating ripple effects far beyond the arena. From developing robots that can assist in disaster scenarios to creating automated systems for industrial applications, the innovation we see in combat bots is laying the groundwork for future technologies that could transform industries across the board. So while these bots are dazzling us in the spotlight of combat sports right now, their legacy might reach into areas we haven't even considered yet. Let's explore how the technological breakthroughs behind these bots could reshape the broader world. While the spectacle of AI-driven battle bots dominating combat arenas is undoubtedly thrilling, their potential stretches far beyond the world of entertainment. Imagine these futuristic machines stepping out of the sporting spotlight and into roles where their unique combination of physical precision and cognitive intelligence could impact industries, save lives, and solve complex problems. The same technologies that enable bots to analyze opponents, execute flawless movements, and adapt in real time have immense value in real-world applications such as military training, disaster response, and industrial innovation. Let's take a moment to explore how the principles behind AI-powered battle bots could revolutionize these critical areas. One of the most compelling applications lies in military training simulations. Traditional methods rely on human role players and static models to replicate combat scenarios, but AI-driven robots could bring an entirely new level of realism and adaptability to these exercises. Picture a battlebot equipped with advanced AI acting as an autonomous sparring partner for soldiers. These robots could simulate enemy tactics, adapt dynamically to a trainee's behavior, and replicate unpredictable scenarios that mirror real-world conditions. Unlike human trainers, these bots never tire, don't require reset periods, and can recalibrate their strategies instantly, making them invaluable tools for preparing soldiers for high-stress environments. For instance, projects like DARPA Robotics Challenge have shown how robots with both physical capability and advanced AI can navigate complex tasks, such as traversing rugged terrain or operating in GPS-denied environments, skills that could be seamlessly integrated into military training. This blend of physical adaptability and machine intelligence could help soldiers sharpen their decision-making and performance in ways human trainers simply cannot replicate. Beyond the battlefield, consider the life-saving possibilities in disaster response. In the wake of natural disasters like earthquakes, hurricanes, or wildfires, the need for quick and efficient search and rescue operations is paramount. AI-powered robots could be deployed to navigate debris-strewn environments, assess structural stability, and locate survivors in areas too dangerous or inaccessible for human rescuers. Unlike human teams, these bots will be unaffected by fatigue, extreme temperatures, or toxic environments, making them ideal for operating in hazardous conditions. For example, robots like Spot, developed by Boston Dynamics, and drones equipped with AI systems are already being used to survey disaster zones and identify threats. Now imagine scaling this up with bots designed to carry out physical rescues, equipped with manipulators strong enough to lift heavy debris or sensors capable of detecting heartbeats beneath rubble. These machines wouldn't just assist rescuers, they could become frontline heroes in scenarios where every second counts. AI BattleBots also hold the potential to address complex challenges in industrial settings. Tasks like structural inspections, equipment maintenance, and hazardous material handling often require workers to operate in risky conditions. Imagine bots that inspect oil rigs, nuclear plants, or underwater pipelines with the same precision and adaptability they'd use in combat. AI would allow these robots to diagnose problems, make real-time repairs, and even predict future failures based on collected data. In manufacturing, collaborative robots, or cobots, are already transforming workflows by working alongside human employees to boost efficiency and safety. These cobots are often equipped with AI systems that allow them to adapt to human behavior, ensuring smooth collaboration. By incorporating the advanced decision-making and movement capabilities of BattleBots, industries could see robots take on even more intricate tasks, such as assembling complex machinery or performing maintenance in high-risk environments, all while learning and improving over time. What's particularly fascinating is how the success of these bots in non-sport applications could influence public perception of them on the arena floor. When people see robots saving lives, preventing disasters, or revolutionizing industries, they begin to associate these machines with innovation, progress, and reliability. This may help shift perspectives in the sports world, where skepticism about replacing human competitors often looms large. Perhaps seeing bots as tools of progress elsewhere could make audiences more accepting of their role in competitive sports. Could admiration for their life-changing abilities lead to a newfound respect for their performance in combat arenas? It's an intriguing possibility. So, whether they're saving lives, training soldiers, or solving industrial challenges, AI-driven robots are proving they're not just fighters. They're pioneers capable of reshaping entire industries. But as they continue to break boundaries, one question remains: how do we balance our drive for innovation with ethical considerations and the need to maintain a human element in the industries and sports they're entering? Let's take a closer look at these deeper ethical implications. Introducing AI BattleBots into combat sports isn't just about transforming the way competitions are fought. It could radically reshape the financial landscape of the entire industry. From cutting costs to opening up brand new revenue streams, AI-driven competition has the potential to create an economy that is more efficient, expansive, and sustainable than traditional human-centered combat sports. Let's break down what this might look like. One of the most immediate economic benefits comes from the reduced physical risks associated with AI BattleBots. In traditional combat sports, a significant portion of revenue is funneled back into managing the toll these sports take on human athletes. Training facilities, medical teams, rehabilitation programs, and insurance costs all represent massive ongoing expenses. Injuries, whether minor or career-ending, not only affect the athletes themselves but can disrupt entire event schedules, sponsorship deals, and even marketing campaigns. With BattleBots, these risks are virtually eliminated. Machines don't require physical recovery or medical care, and downtime for repairs and maintenance is far less costly and time-consuming than injury rehabilitation for human competitors. This shift could save organizers and leagues millions of dollars annually, which could be reinvested into improving technology, growing audiences, or enhancing the fan experience. In addition to cost savings, the introduction of BattleBots opens the door to new, tech-focused revenue streams. For example, virtual BattleBot leagues could thrive in the digital age, where gaming and esports have already proven to be massive markets. AI-driven bots could compete in virtual simulations, allowing fans to watch and interact in entirely new ways. Imagine being able to customize your own virtual bot, train it with your chosen AI algorithms, and enter it into online competitions against players from across the globe. This concept merges the worlds of combat sports, gaming, and artificial intelligence, creating a hybrid market that could generate billions in revenue. Live streaming platforms, already central to the esports ecosystem, would become the go-to hubs for these leagues, offering sponsorship, advertising, and pay-per-view models that mimic and potentially surpass what we see in traditional sports broadcasting. The merchandising opportunities surrounding AI BattleBots are also virtually unlimited. Unlike human athletes who have physical limitations when it comes to appearances and endorsements, BattleBots can be reimagined in countless ways. Fans could purchase collectible figures, custom bots for at-home robotics kits, or exclusive virtual skins for their favorite bots in digital leagues. Licensing opportunities for movies, video games, and streaming shows based on popular BattleBots could also create a cultural phenomenon, similar to how fictional franchises like Transformers or Gundam have captivated audiences worldwide. In some ways, these bots have the potential to become global icons, crossing the boundaries between sport and entertainment to build their own brands. Moreover, the rise of AI BattleBots could spark an unprecedented collaboration between combat sports organizations and the tech industry. Robots need to be built, programmed, and maintained, which means the creation of thousands of highly specialized jobs in robotics engineering, AI programming, and bot maintenance. Universities and private companies could establish training programs for bot designers and engineers, creating a whole new workforce geared toward this high-tech market. Startups and established tech companies alike could invest in developing the next generation of BattleBots, further driving innovation and competition within the industry. Additionally, sponsorship opportunities from tech giants could completely transform how these events are funded. Imagine companies like Tesla, Google, or Boston Dynamics sponsoring BattleBot teams, turning the arena into a showcase for cutting-edge technology. But with all these exciting opportunities, the disruption to the traditional economy of combat sports cannot be ignored. Human athletes, trainers, and support staff could see their roles diminished as the focus shifts toward machines, raising questions about the future of careers tied to conventional sports. Could BattleBots coexist alongside traditional athletes, or would they overshadow human competitors in popularity and profitability? It's a complex question that depends not just on economics but on culture and fan preferences. Speaking of fans, their experience and interaction will play a critical role in shaping this new landscape. The emotional connection that drives viewership in traditional sports doesn't come naturally with machines, at least not yet. So, how do AI BattleBots engage and captivate audiences in the same way? Could AI bots be designed with customizable personalities, interactive capabilities, or even narratives crafted around their development and progression? Let's explore how fan engagement might evolve to bring this futuristic vision to life. When it comes to audience engagement, the rise of AI BattleBots offers the chance to revolutionize the way fans experience combat sports. Imagine not just watching a match unfold, but being transported directly into the arena, surrounded by the heat of battle as sparks fly and strategies shift in real time. With technologies like augmented and virtual reality, this isn't just wishful thinking, it's a glimpse into the very real future of sports entertainment. By blending immersive tech with the spectacle of AI-driven battles, fans could go from passive spectators to active participants, creating deeper connections to the sport in ways we've only just begun to imagine. Augmented reality could transform live BattleBot events into fully interactive spectacles, overlaying real-time statistics and strategic insights onto the action. Picture sitting in an arena and using your smartphone or AR glasses to see detailed breakdowns of how a certain bot's algorithms are adjusting mid-fight or tracking the exact speed and force of a devastating strike. This level of transparency doesn't just entertain, it educates, giving fans a closer understanding of the intricate science and strategy behind each maneuver. And for those watching from home, augmented reality could bring the fight right into your living room, projecting BattleBots onto your coffee table in miniature, or recreating the arena as if you were there yourself. Virtual reality takes this concept even further, offering fans an unprecedented level of immersion. Entire virtual arenas could be built where viewers not only watch matches but also walk among the action, seeing battles unfold from angles never possible before. Imagine putting on a VR headset and taking your seat directly inside the virtual combat ring, where you can observe fights up close and almost feel the vibrations of every collision. Or go one step further. What if you could pilot a BattleBot yourself? Through VR interfaces, fans could step into a simulated version of a bot, controlling its movements and testing their own strategies against AI opponents. This fan pilot mode could even become a gaming extension of the sport, allowing viewers to participate in virtual tournaments or train their skills in simulated combat environments. Think of it as combining esports with live-action robotics, an entirely new hybrid form of entertainment. Speaking of esports, the rise of digital-first experiences in gaming provides a perfect example of how audiences are already embracing these kinds of innovations. Games like League of Legends and Fortnite have shown that viewers don't just want to watch, they want to interact, personalize their experience, and engage with the community. Platforms like Twitch have turned this level of engagement into mainstream success, where fans can chat in real time, follow their favorite players, and even influence live gameplay. AI BattleBots could easily benefit from similar trends, offering fans real-time strategy breakdowns or the ability to vote on experimental match setups. Imagine a future where fans log into an app during a match, choosing specific bots to follow or toggling between different perspectives. AI could even personalize these experiences further by tailoring commentary or match highlights to individual preferences, whether you're a hardcore strategist analyzing every decision or a casual fan looking for explosive moments. And the AI doesn't stop there. Machine learning could collect data on viewing habits, using it to enhance how fans experience matches. For instance, an AI system could automatically generate a personalized highlight reel after each event, pulling together your favorite moments or focusing on the bots and strategies you love most. Over time, this could evolve into entirely individual fan streams, where the content you see and hear feels specifically designed for you, whether that means in-depth explanations of how a neural network drives decision-making or simply more slow-motion replays of your favorite bot signature attack. The possibilities are endless. This level of personalization isn't just a way to make the experience more engaging, it's a way to keep fans coming back. It fosters a deeper connection between the audience and the sport, making every match feel uniquely tailored and meaningful. Combined with new forms of interaction, from virtual battles to augmented replays, AI BattleBots have the potential to redefine what it means to be a sports fan entirely. As we look to the future, these innovations point toward a long-term vision where combat sports are no longer confined to physical arenas or traditional broadcast formats. With AI at the helm, this genre could evolve into a multi-dimensional experience, one that spans physical events, virtual platforms, and personalized digital content. So, what does this vision mean for the future of sports entertainment as a whole, and how will it shape the evolution of competition in ways we can't yet predict? Let's dive into the final discussion of this groundbreaking technology's ultimate potential. As we bring this journey to a close, it's incredible to reflect on just how far we've come. From the first sparks of AI-driven robotics to envisioning a future where intelligent battle bots dominate arenas, the possibilities are nothing short of extraordinary. Along the way, we've seen how artificial intelligence has transformed more than just the machines. It's redefined strategy, revolutionized physical design, and even reshaped how we think about competition itself. These bots don't just fight, they adapt, learn, and evolve, embodying the peak of human ingenuity paired with machine precision. Yet, as with all groundbreaking advancements, this rapid evolution comes with its fair share of challenges and ethical questions. From enhancing the excitement of combat sports to influencing industries far beyond the arena, we've explored the potential for AI to push boundaries. We marveled at how machine learning and neural networks allow these bots to strategize like seasoned athletes, how advanced materials and actuators give them speed and agility that defy human limitations, and how immersive technologies could transform the fan experience. But on the flip side, we've also confronted the tough questions. What does it mean for tradition when the heart of combat sports shifts from human grit to mechanical perfection? How do we ensure fairness in a competition where the playing field is as much about engineering innovation as it is about skill? And perhaps most importantly, can we still forge emotional connections with machines the way we do with human athletes? These questions may not have simple answers, but they remind us that progress always requires balance between technological ambition and the values we hold dear. The rise of AI BattleBots forces us to confront a broader narrative, the balance between tradition and innovation. Combat sports have always been about more than just winning. They're a celebration of human perseverance, the stories of underdogs rising, champions falling, and the universal connection to struggle and triumph. Can machines, even with all their brilliance, ever fully capture that human spirit? Or perhaps are they teaching us to expand our definition of what's possible in the world of competition? As we stand on the edge of this new frontier, it's clear that the world of combat sports, and maybe even sports as a whole, is entering a transformative era. The question is no longer about asterisk if asterisk machines will join the fight, but asterisk how asterisk they'll shape its future. So I'll leave you with this. Are we ready to embrace a future where machines become the stars of the arena? And if we are, what does that say about our own evolution as creators, competitors, and spectators? As the legendary innovator Alan Kay once said, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. These BattleBots are more than just machines. They're a testament to our ability to dream, innovate, and reimagine what it means to compete. But now it's your turn. What do you think about this collision of tradition and technology? Could a bot ever rival the emotional resonance of a human competitor? Or is this just the beginning of a new kind of sport altogether? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this exploration of the future of combat sports and want to dive deeper into topics like artificial intelligence, robotics, and futuristic technology, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Together, we'll continue to unravel the incredible potential of tomorrow's innovations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.